Boom! What's up, guys? Happy Movember. If you saw my last video, you can tell that my stash is growing in beautifully. Let's get to our Friday update. Really not a whole lot going on in here outside of feeding my fish, doing water changes, and me usually sitting in that general vicinity, either horizontally or vertically with my legs like so. Basically this thing, and enjoying my fish, and that's what I really like to do. And hopefully these Fishroom updates give you a little snippet of, you know, being able to enjoy my tanks while I jibber jabber. This is not real, by the way. If you thought it was, you've been fooled. Okay, back to business. Alright, so we'll start up here with Hulk. I first want, okay, this mustache not working, not sticking to my face. I first want to talk about Hulk a little bit in terms of what kind of fish he is. I tend to get that question quite a few times, and with the whole new Google Plus comment thing, I'm extremely confused, to say the least, and I really have to figure that out so I can properly answer your guys' questions. But if you're watching this and you don't know, Hulk is an Amphilophus Hogaboomorum. That's a Midas complex fish. If you go to PetSmart and all that stuff, you see Red Devil, Midas. Basically the same family, so they're cousins. Native to the Rio Cholecta in Honduras. I believe that's all that they're indigenous to, which is pretty cool. They're not indigenous to the Great Lakes of Nicaragua, which the vast majority of those fish are from. So just wanted to get that out there. AQUATIC, Mo Devlin, has some awesome, ridiculous pictures of Amphilophus Hogaboomorums online. So if you just look it up, Amphilophus Hogaboomorum, I'll put it in the description below so you guys can copy and paste, so you don't have to figure out how to spell it. Then you guys can see some awesome pictures. You might see some awesome pictures of this guy as well. Check me out on Facebook, Forest Cichlids. I post pictures of that guy too. Very cool, but I just wanted to clear the air in terms of what kind of fish he is. He's an Amphilophus Hogaboomorum. I also get questions on Azul and Blondie, who are just absolutely doing fantastic, putting on some serious mass, as well as their colors are intensifying to another level. You can see right there, this dude is just looking ridiculous. This is what he looks like 24/7 now. This used to be like specific mood colors, and now it's just like he's just straight in 007 beast mode. Check him out. Boom. But these guys are a Caquetaia Umbriferum. Now, I'm not going to spell it out for you, but Caquetaia Umbriferum, they're umbies. South American cichlid. These guys get big, upwards of 2 feet long, which is why if you've wondered why I've got two relatively small fish in a big giant tank, that's why. They get big. They're open water predators. They're predators. They have big extensible pharyngeal jaws, which can create quite the vacuum and you know, suck up any kind of fish. They are piscivores. So Caquetaia Umbriferum, umbies, Amphilophus Hogaboomerums, Hoga, you know, those are just their common names, because these fish really don't have common names that aren't based off of, you know, I guess the umbies are blue freckled monsters. This guy's just Captain Fat Ass. I love it when he does that. Let's see if we can get him. Splash. Come on. Alright. Not going to splash for you guys. But did a big water change on this tank, which over the system is probably only about 20%, but I'll do another 50% on that tank tomorrow, and that won't total to about 70%, but either way, I'm changing a bunch of water. I did forget to mention with these fry right here in my last video, I was a little angry at myself because I got a comment from Jason, you know, how he commented that the gorillas are notoriously very fast growers, and in my takes that I didn't use, I mentioned that, and the one take, of course, that I do use, I forget to mention it. So, you know, when I talked about, you know, them growing really quickly on nano krill, I shouldn't have made it sound like I was solely attributing that to nano krill. Gorillas grow very, very fast, and if you notice, these guys are on a large 400-gallon system with not much of a bio load, so water quality is awesome. So I want to factor that into there. So if there was any confusion in terms of like that. And I also got another comment from Planet Aquarium MN, where he was basically saying, you know, if you took all the foods and compared them and contrasted them, you're going to get pretty similar results. And I absolutely 100% agree with you on that. Planet Aquarium MN. Trying to figure, like I said, trying to figure out how to reply to comments. So I guess I'll just reply in the video. So I completely agree. I know I've been spouting Southern Delight all the time. I'm very excited about this food, guys. You guys know me. I get excitable. I'm sorry if I come off as a little overbearing talking Southern Delight all the time. No matter what you feed, as long as you take care of your fish right and they have good genetics, they're going to look amazing. You know, be that Hikari, Omega-1, NLS, even Northfin, you know, even though I had a salty experience with those guys. But in all reality, the real part of the hobby that's most important is the husbandry. Take care of your fish properly, and the food, all the food brands out there basically have all those nutrients that the fish need. And as long as you give them a steady diet, take care of them right, and they have good genetics to start out, you're going to have a gorgeous, stunning fish. House them properly, guys. Proper husbandry. Proper husbandry is the biggest part of the hobby that is missed. And we try to attribute everything at all possible, you know, us people who want to make excuses for stuff. But in the end, no matter how much I spout about Southern Delight, feed what you want to feed. But I definitely am super excited about this stuff. And I have seen improvements, and we'll talk about that later. We're going to try and keep as little Southern Delight in this video as possible. Rio Mags are growing great. We're going to show you our male Spectabilis right here. In the comments below, or however it works, I want name suggestions for this guy as well as my male Green Terror. Have no idea in terms of what to name him, but I have a feeling this guy's going to be a long-term staple, and for my long-term staples, they get names. So think of something awesome, mythological, whatever. Make it badass, because this is a badass fish. If you guys didn't know, these guys are a cousin to the Rio Mag Umbies, or Umbies, I guess. Same family, different species, which is why, of course, they look differently. But you can tell that they have the similarities, the very extensible jaw. You know, even the blue spangling on the scales on the sides. You know, that's a inherited family trait, it seems. These guys are just absolutely. I have fallen in love with this fish. He has got an awesome personality, very similar to the Umbies, where he's comes up begging for food, but has a very intelligent disposition, where he just seems very smart, calculated, and like I said, he comes up and, you know, comes to the front of the tank and hangs out. His female is actually in there. She's hiding. I gotta either decide if I want to sell her or just throw the divider in. I think I might just get rid of her because I don't really have any plans to spawn them, nor do I want to go through the ordeal of trying to spawn them. Everybody who I know who has tried gets tired of it quickly and ends up selling their Spectabilis, so I don't want to be one of those guys, because this fish is an absolute stunner. And don't mess with a good thing, guys. Don't mess with a good thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Check out Hulk up there. Now, in this tank here, I've decided my quartet of Green Terrors, and I'm going to sit back and zoom in here. Hold on. I've decided my quartet of Green Terrors has turned out to be 1 male and 3 females, which is cool because I've never had that kind of a, you know, just a straight dominant male with, you know, kind of a harem of girls. And I think this one right here, and of course the male, are going to be spawning soon. I've been seeing a lot of behaviors. The female has fattened up quite a bit. You can see right there, she is a fat little turd. And there's our stud. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous male. Back it back up a little bit. He is just absolutely stunning. I've been thinking about, you know, trying to get new fish and whatnot, and, you know, bring some new blood. I honestly think I've got what I need in here already, so I'm going to slow down on that, because I'm going to try and make this tank, you know, as beautiful of a show tank as I can. Driftwood it up, you know, just give it a beautiful scape. I think I might add some schooling fish, maybe some Buenos Aires tetras. You know, maybe even throw in a Placo, a catfish or two. I really want to just expose, you know, how beautiful these Green Terrors can be in the proper setting. And I'm super excited to be keeping these fish. Glad to have ran into my LFS and found them. You know, they're generic BS Green Terror fish that, you know, everybody sees everywhere, but I am super happy to be keeping them. This guy right here is just impressing every single day. With the spawning activity like this, his nuchal is popping up. His fins are gorgeous. I love the fact that all 4 of them are cohabitating just awesome. You can see right there, head shaking. There's our pair right there. At least for now, I believe what's going to happen is he'll pair off and spawn, and you know, whenever females are ready, he'll be ready to go, which is very cool. Kind of like how us dudes are, but whatever. They're just doing fantastic. I'm loving these fish. Hopefully, I'll do somewhat of a scape overhaul and, you know, kind of upgrade the stock in here. I might have to add a legitimate filter if I do add, you know, quite a few fish, but these green terrors, there's an opportunity here for me to just set up an absolutely gorgeous tank to share with you guys, and of course with you myself. And I'm very excited about it. And using one of the most common fish in the hobby, you know, to make such a beautiful tank, I think is, you know, going to be a very cool thing, because, you know, these fish that everybody sees everywhere get overlooked all the time because, you know, oh well, everybody has it. That's the fish that everybody's used. A beautiful fish, guys, is an absolutely beautiful fish, no matter where it is, no matter how common it is, you know. And like I said, super excited to be keeping these guys. They will spawn very early. I believe Mel Amira's Stalsberg spawned at like 2 inches, so, you know, would not be surprised to see eggs down here in the next week, if not sooner. You can see that right there. Just, oh my goodness. Completely underrated fish in the hobby. So glad to have these guys. What else are we going to talk about? We'll check out our Spectabilis a little bit more, and hopefully, you know, get you guys out of here quicker than a normal fish room update. Hulk's just doing awesome. Get you guys some Hulk footage. Alright guys, and we're going to end this video. I want to thank everybody who subscribed to me, everybody who's viewed any video. Click that subscribe button, click the like button. Hope you guys continue to keep liking what I do. Check all the links in the description below. There should be some instructions down there, so I'm not going to blabber on about that. And, you know, again, thanks for tuning in. On Monday, we're going to get you guys a Cichlid Man 09 Asks. Wednesday, we're going to get back to our Southern Delight discussion in terms of talking about, we're going to start with one of these and talk about it. I'm not sure which one. But other than that, guys, again, thanks for watching. We'll see you all next time. And, you know, Hulk wants to say something. He wants to give you guys a kiss. Give Hulk a kiss, everybody. Okay. Night, YouTube. See you guys later.